Hey guys, we're here at Action TCG. We got Gerard. Gerard made top 4 today. Show him what you played.
Yeah, I played today Sprite Pure Frogs with the Nimble package. I thought it did really well. But to start, we had 3 blues, normal engine, with 3 Sprite jet. Then we played 1 carrot, 1 red, and 1 pixies. I think 1 of each is really good. Only card that I'd maybe play more of is the red. I think normal summon red is one of the best normal summons.
Yeah, it's your
Besides the
monster in the
Nimble
game.
package. Yep. Then we played the 3 swap frog. I think without Ronin, you can still play the deck. Works so good. Just need more extenders. Your Nimble beavers. Yeah, you can summon a Nimble beaver off of them, but then you can also summon the Nimble angler. Nimble angler is so good in this deck because if you ever get angler plus swap or any kind of configuration of that, you can then special it and then get 2 extenders via the Nimble angler into 2 beavers. It just makes the frog the totally awesome combo a lot more consistent. And then we also played the Lily Bell because we played the 2 light stages in the deck. For hand traps, we only played 3 DD Crow because tier elements suck.
Yeah.
Then we played the 3 starter. 3 starter was really good. You need to. Then we played the 1 Gamma Burst with the 1 Smasher. Gamma Burst comes up quite a lot. It can finish games and you can rest easy knowing that it's in the deck. 2 light stage, like I said, playing the extender with the Lily Bell, it's really nice, but then it also came up with the second ability of light stage to lock a back row. It a lot of times just forces them to use their cards when they don't want to. Foolish Burial, this card is amazing. I used it probably like 3 times tonight, and every single time I pretty much used it as a starting combo to just send Nimble Angler summon to. Then we also played the 3 Pot of Prosperity, just a great card to try to draw into more cards that you need. 2 enemy controller, really, really good. It lets you dodge cards like Veiler, Imperm, and Droplets. I used it actually tonight to dodge Droplets. He went Droplets after I had already chained my Elf to target Totally Awesome, and I just went enemy controller, Tribute Elf, take his Blue Tang, and I was able to dodge it and still summon back my Toad to give me that extra negate. Triple Tactics, I'd maybe play this at 3. I used it once tonight. I feel like if I drew it more, it might actually come up more. I don't know. I liked it still. It's just a good card to have in the deck. Super Poly. Super Poly was really, really good. Most decks that I played, as soon as I saw that they made like what I needed for my Super Poly targets, I pretty much wiped their board just with Super Poly, take the 2 monsters. This came up a lot against the mirror that I had today. I played against Live Twin Sprite. I just got to really rip his board up with it. Then the 1 Call by the Grave, of course, it's an amazing card. Konami probably needs to ban it. Then we have Change of Heart. Change of Heart, it almost came up in a good situation. I think it's still warranted to be in there because, like, you're able to still steal a card even though because it doesn't target. I think it's still pretty good. And then just to finish it off, 3 Infinite Impermanents. Mostly just again for the tier matchup.
Yeah, it's a fantastic card.
Then going to extra deck, pretty standard. Got 3 Elf. Elf is great.
Yeah, it's such a wild card, yeah. Very good.
Then we had, for finishing up Link 2s, we had IP and Dark. IP is great to go into Unicorn on your opponent's turn. That's usually what I did. And then Dark is great, especially in the mirror or even against tier elements or any other deck that plays Darks, really. But in the mirror, it came up, I think, 2 times today. I summoned back his blue, and then at one point I summoned back his jet. Then we had Nightmare Unicorn. Unicorn is just great. Like I said previously, IP into Unicorn, shuffle back a card. Then I usually just built it into Access Code. I didn't actually make Access Code once tonight. Yeah, I mostly ended games with the Gamma Burst, honestly. Then we played 2 gigantic Sprite. There was one point tonight that I didn't have a gigantic Sprite and it kind of hurt. I don't think I'd play it at 3 still. I don't know. I like it. I like it at 2. It still works. The 1 Toad, I'm never getting rid of this until Konami actually bans it. It's an amazing card. Gives you more card. You can summon more swap frogs, and then it's Tsunami negate, and it tributes for cost. It didn't work tonight because I misunderstood, but the way I was explained at first was the birds. They were
flounderies.
Flounderies. Why could I not think of the name? God dang. But no, flounderies. I thought it was a skill drain, so I thought it could tribute for cost, but it didn't work that way fully. But yeah, if there was a skill drain on the field, you could tribute for cost. And then we just played the Zeus package. This came up once. I Zeused my opponent. It worked.
Definitely a good board wipe.
Yep. And then just the 2 materials the 2 super play targets. I made Garura once, got a draw off of it, and I made Mud Dragon once. I didn't use it for protection.
Yeah, they served a purpose to break boards.
Yeah. And then side deck. Side deck was really good. Red Resonator. This came up once. It worked. It did its job.
Yeah,
that's all that needs to be said. Dimension Shifter. Absolutely amazing card. You play it against tier, they cry. You play it against certain other decks, they cry. With playing pure Sprite frogs, you just don't really make your frog combo, except I did actually one time tonight. I opened up Swap Frog after I had already, so I was able to normal summon it, but I had already Dimension Shifter, so I was able to still make Toad under Dimension Shifter. That was really, really nice. Then we played 3 Ghost Reapers with the Kick Hallows target. This is again for the Sprite or the tier matchup. You can also play for the Sprite matchup in the mirror. I did Ghost Reaper for the Elf. I think that was the right thing, but he ended up using the Gigantic to make another totally awesome. So I'm a little up in the air about that, but I think that worked still pretty well tonight. I got the win. And then for back row hate, we had the 3 Cosmic Cyclone with the Harvey's Feather Duster. Just doesn't need really much explanation.
Good one was the Mystic Mine here.
Yep. And then evenly match for another board wipe. Just more board wipe.
Yeah, super fantastic this format.
I think the deck does really well. Like I said, I think it doesn't need Rodin. All I think you need is really just play the Angler package. Like I was talking to other people, I don't know if I'd play this at 3 yet. I think if you maybe played a different build, like maybe Runix or something, it could work, but Angler at 2 I think works really well, because then it also still gives you can use your engine kind of fluidly, and if you used Angler once to summon 2, you still will have the Beaver where you can summon 1 more Angler from deck. Yes, it can summon from graveyard, but you want to usually get that extra summon to cycle your deck better. But yeah, deck did well, got top 4.
Yeah, well, congratulations, man. And thank you for coming out tonight. We appreciate you.
Thank y'all, enjoyed it.